Good game on the girls. Didn't think they were going to make her. Last inning, they pulled it off. They came back by like a 5-point deficit. Got a 2-point lead and stopped them in the sixth, bottom of the sixth. Very good game. Now we get the little joyride on the ride home. Got the coat on. Cooled down a little bit. The sun went down. Feels good. Got the vents open. Enjoying the fresh air. So hopefully we'll get some more, or not. I can't say really get some more, but hopefully we'll be getting some camping videos in here shortly. Finally got time to start getting that stuff done. Trying to do some fishing videos, but our local lakes are starting to get all weedy and seaweed and lily pads and getting harder to fish. But we'll try here and there. I want to go get me a pole set up for catfish, bullhead, try some nighttime fishing somewhere, see if we can get into them. Beautiful view out across the hill there, just outside Wellsboro, Pennsylvania, home of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Somebody needs to learn to drive. Maybe we'll get a ride in over there one of these weekends. Like I say, Mother Nature has to be nice and cooperate with us. Got a buddy down in Tyrone area that wants to come up, see the Grand Canyon. Just ride the little Ninja. Told him come on up, we'd go over. Got offered to go on a ride last week, 2 weekends ago, on a Sunday morning, Memorial Day weekend. Did out, spent some time with the fam. Almost hate to turn down the good weather though. They're more road bike riders than these back road riding. Yeah, I rounded up my spare batteries, put them on charge the other day. Forget where I even set them. Gotta be laying there somewhere. Get them put back in my coat. When you're running a mic that's not powered by itself, it takes the battery down a little quicker. Not too horrible, but it does. Somebody's in there. Nice fresh load of hay coming. Smell that fresh hay. Days you miss working on the farm. So I can tell you, I'd probably be sneezing my brains out with my allergies. That tickled my nose there. So yeah, very proud of the girls. The Wellsboro team thought they had it. They brought in PIAA pumps the first time we've seen them this season in the last 2 games. I bet you we see them again here Thursday if we play. We don't get rained out. They were calling the look back rule. They got catcher interference twice on us. Normally we don't see it. Usually it's just a family member of somebody umping. And so the girls don't see them rules normally. I mean, it's all in the coaches too to instruct them. So even with all the technicalities, girls did well, pulling out a 2-lead win. It was a good game. Hopefully Thursday's just as good. Wellsboro's a very good, tough team. Tomorrow is our only day off from ball. I would use it for a little catch up on sleep tomorrow night and go to bed a little earlier. Ooh, that sun's bright in that mirror. To bed a little earlier, catch up on some sleep. Getting up to go fishing there Sunday, it kind of beat me up a little bit. I stayed up a little bit too late. My wife got me watching Amazing Race, Alaska Amazing Race or something of that nature. 40 days survival. You aren't allowed to pack a tent. It's on Peacock. I see it was aired on the USA channel. Survivors weren't the 2-man team. Husband, wife, boyfriend, friends, office workers. The first 2 legs of the series, episode 1 and 2, big 1, 2, took out players with injuries. You have your bag, no food. They give you rations at the beginning. You got so many hours to make it to the finish, so many days. Legs can be up to like 20 miles at a time, 30 miles. Not allowed to have a tent. You got to build a shelter, live in it, survive with a little bit of rations they give you. So you got to have some know-how as to the food and everything you eat. I like them shows. I'm nowhere near the caliber of what they do. I don't even know the beginning of it. But I love watching that kind of stuff. Very interesting. I'm in the episode 4, I do believe. So it's one of them series I can just get into and sit there, and next thing you know it's midnight and you're regretting your decision because you wanted to get to bed because you got to get up at 4 in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of mornings I've been having here. So I kind of want to get caught up a little bit. Another beautiful view. Archery hunt right out that way. I'm going to try to look into a different camera for hunting season. Something that has a little bit of a zoom. That way it makes it a little easier. These Action Pros, or yeah, Action 3, 4, whatever I have, DJI Action 4. They're nice, but everything looks at a distance. Stuff's not as close as it appears. Stuff is closer than it appears. I can't even talk tonight. Yeah, it's my sign, just enjoy the ride. But yeah, stuff in this camera appears farther away than it actually is. I've noticed that on a few films. Stuff don't look as close. Looks like they're getting ready to plant their pumpkin patch out there, or tending their pumpkin patch. Very nice fellow people. They sell their pumpkins at a very reasonable rate, and they grow monster pumpkins, jack-o'-lantern. You grab one and you can probably carve 3 faces in it. That's how big they are. And like I say, they only sell them for like $3-4 a piece. I mean, you go to Walmart, you're paying $6, and you're lucky if you can poke your knife in it to carve it because it's so tiny. So I'd rather support the local. They keep doing it every year. There's a couple years they didn't do it, but they do it for the most part every year. That trail cutting that field back there is part of the, yep, just 'cause I want to think of it, main trail that cuts across PA. Oh, yep, I'll think of it someday. Pennsylvania State Trail, I want to say, but I know that ain't correct. Anyway, if I think of it, I'll put it in the comments or in the video there. But to the right of that field, you got about 4 miles of road walking before you get back in the woods. That farmer is very good about keeping it plowed and cleaned up. Not plowed, but mowed, cleaned up, looking nice for the packs, hikers. Trail will loop you over towards the Grand Canyon. I think you end up doing East Rim or West Rim, part of it. Dad was telling me, I didn't hear him, we were sitting on the bleachers, he was telling me, I think I got a nail in my tire. What are you talking about? What tire? Nailed in my tire. I said, Dad, you got a bike, you got a lawnmower, you got a truck? What tire are you talking about? I said truck. Like, oh, I didn't hear you. Here, I thought he was talking, he picked up, seen a nail in his bike tire. I was getting a little nervous. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'd just ride home, get the truck, we'd come back and get it loaded somehow. We'd figure it out. But borrow my buddy's trailer if I had to. We do have spare tubes. Hopefully we never got to use them. We don't have no tire wrenches yet. And the tubes are at home, so they wouldn't do us any good anyways. We got to put a toolkit together before we go on our big rides. That way we have them. You know, baby goosers. Looking for that 6th gear again. A little caver in there. A couple of them. Fresh beef where it's at. Got some money inside here. Get me a half a cow ordered. Just have that security in the freezer. Another deer up there, no hedgerow. Time they start moving around here. That coolness, that sunset starts getting cooler. They like it. They like it a lot. As long as they stay on the edge of the roads, I don't care. This is about the notorious section for them. They love to cross in here. There's apple trees to my right, big fields and stuff off to my left, a little swamp to my left. Since they've been working the fields, I don't know, they might be moving a little different. These are fields they don't normally work. This road's about a pain in the butt to ride. You got the little, they tar and chip it, and they use that little wheeled buggy to pack it in. They got all the grooves in the road. You can feel it with the bike just shifting around. Can't fight it, just let the bike do its thing. Makes you question your corners a couple times, but just stay with it. You'll be alright. Gotta get my dad's headlight adjusted on his bike. Got mine done there a while back. Still gotta do his. I might fine tune mine a little bit more. It's a hell of a lot better, excuse my language, heck of a lot better than it was from factory. Well, I got my spring on order. Called the dealer today. Has not come in. He's having issues with the warehouses. They're shutting down. Lack of workers. So it's making shipping the products harder. Got a hold of his rep. The rep told him how to go about it and he'll have it next day. So he's resubmitting the order to get it. Just gotta wait. No rush, got time. I just felt guilty. Normally makes you prepay. You don't worry about that with us. So I kind of felt guilty, like he was sitting on my part, so I called him. I'm like, hey, did my spring come in? Nope, not yet. Warehouse issues. I'm like, alright, not a big deal. I just feel like I owe you money, and well, technically I do owe you money, I guess. But he said, don't worry about it. When it comes, we'll settle up. But that's your local town store for you, you know. And as long as you don't shaft them, they ain't gonna shaft you and jerk you around. Oh, what a beautiful evening. This is my kind of riding weather. You're not sweating your balls off. You can enjoy it. Get out in that beating sun in them 80-degree days. The helmets are even too warm. And that's moving. Probably ride bike to work tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I didn't feel like getting it out of the shed. I was lazy. Ride tomorrow. Then it's supposed to rain the next 2 or 3 days, so I'll probably pull my mount off and try mounting up my new camera mount. See how that works out. Hopefully it works good. It's 3M tape. As long as you prep the surface well, heat up your tape before you stick it. The reviews were very excellent on it. And what I'm looking for, the one I have now is a big block to my front vent. So I'm hoping to get this one, it'll get my camera a little bit away from my mouth breather here, vent, whatever you call it. And it'll let stuff flow a little better for airflow. That's the goal anyways, as of right now. So we'll see how that goes. Wife and I sat on the porch Saturday night. Last year we could sit there and watch the Starlink satellites fly over our house. Looked at the wife, I said, how cool would that be if they went over tonight? Never did see them. We didn't stay out late, come in about 9:30 or so. We were both kind of whooped. Interested in seeing them again. I know you can get on an app and locate them and stuff, but it's kind of cool to just see them out of the blue. We have some military planes that are training over our house every now and again. They come through after dark. The first one's completely blacked out. The second one is lit up. They come over that mountain, they get down them valleys, she'll rumble your house. That's how low they are. It'd be awesome to see them in the daylight. You probably could wave to the pilots. That's how low they are. Definitely flying below radar, which that's what they need to do. I support all veterans, active, non-active. Whether for you guys, we couldn't have our freedoms that we have now. Sugar, I'm ready for a nap. Beat the daughter home. I'm gonna sneak in the shower, get mine done and over with before she gets back. They shouldn't be too far behind us. We left right after the game just because we had the bikes. Get out of there, get home. Motorcycle ahead of us. Ever since I've seen him, his flasher's been going. I wish all bikes had the canceling turn signals on them, but they don't. First couple my dad had that I rode, they had them, so it's kind of nice. Then I got my Honda that didn't have it. My Honda 650 XL, I think it was. That didn't have it, so I kind of got used to not having it. Thanks for riding along today. Hopefully I can get a couple more videos in here. Like I say, I'm probably gonna condense down to one video a week. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm torn, trying to stay with algorithm, all that fun stuff. If you guys would like, share, subscribe. I do have an affiliate link with Amazon. There's links of all my gear down below in the description. Greatly appreciate it if you guys purchase, do that. I do get a little kickback. Not 100%. Nobody's used it yet. It might actually be getting ready to expire. I might have to go back in and get a new one made, get it reactivated or whatever you got to do. Local police, you got to support them. Big school board meeting. Looks like it's all done and over, thank God, because I'm sure this was a nut house up through here. I gotta get more ride time in Butternum. Alrighty guys, like I say, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you want, you can support me in that affiliate link through Amazon. Be appreciated. I'll use the money to go back into other devices and whatnot for the channel. There's Happy Dog. Hi Happy Dog. Hey. Oh, Happy Dog. Always happy to see. Hopefully she don't run through my berry fence. She's gone through it 3 times now. Mama will love me. We take it down for this winter, so she's used to running through. Alright, thanks.